So many whiskers, so many wagging tails, so many faces that need your help. Lauren Post-Leon from Hillsborough County Pet Resources here with why they are in such great need for loving families.
Yeah.
And you're introducing us to another fabulous one.
Yes, I am. This boy right here is Trip. He's actually been with us almost 3 months. So he is one of the 200 plus dogs that we currently still have in the shelter. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now, and there's a lot of possible misconceptions going on, but we did take in almost 450 dogs from a case. It is an ongoing situation and it's an ongoing case, so we can't really discuss it, but those guys are not available. But we do have other dogs like Trip at the shelter that are available for adoption, that are great dogs, and getting those guys that we've had there adopted helps us, helps the staff, and make sure that we can, take in more, because we're still getting strays, we're still getting owner surrenders, we're still getting dogs that are found out in the field. So we still need to have the space for new dogs coming in or new cats coming in that need our help and to be with us, along with the others that we do have on hand that we are taking care of right now.
Which I'm so glad you addressed this, because I actually had shared with Lauren before we got going. I've been seeing it like in my social networking feeds and things. People are like, oh, you can adopt these dogs now that were confiscated. And that is not the case. So that's why we wanted to share that.
We cannot do anything with those guys for at least 30 days. I'm sure when it comes up, when they do become available, we will be letting people know. But right now, it's just focusing on our dogs that we have at the shelter that are available for adoption, like Trip.
And you did bring up a good point too. That's why it's so important to keep the population down, so you can help in cases like this. And helping keep that population down, of course, is where Trip comes in. Tell us about Trip. He almost looks like he's posing right now. I love this. Look at that look.
He loves that everything else is going on behind the scenes of the camera, and he can look at everybody
now he knows
else.
we're talking about him.
But he's 2 years old. He came in as a stray. We've had him almost 3 months. He loves playing with other dogs in playgroups. He knows sit, down, stay, rides great in a car, and he's just been overlooked, but he's a wonderful dog, and he's just one of the ones right now that's a fee-waived adoption. Basically, you can come, and any of our available, whether they're ready to go like Trip or pre-adoptions, are fee-waived. We're just trying to get people to come into the shelter, see some of the great animals we have, and help us get them into homes, so that way, when things progress with this other case, we can have the space, have the opportunity for people to go ahead and help.
Well, in closing too, Lauren, I want to get your thoughts. What is the best way to go about adopting? Do you say you have in the mind like, oh, I think I want to be able to adopt now, now's a good time for my family? Do they just come in and visit you, or how should the process work?
Really, we want people to visit. You can look at a dog and think, oh my gosh, that dog is the cutest looking dog, and you get out there and it might not just mesh with your family. It might be one that personality-wise, maybe it's scared of children and you have children, or it's too big and too playful. I mean, you want to come out and meet them. We want people to meet them, get to know them, because you might look at a dog and say, oh, Trip's really big. I don't know, but you meet him and he's great.
He really is great.
He's a great dog, and he might be one that you decide you want to take home and add to your family. So we want people to come in and meet them. We're open from 10 to 7, Tuesday through Sunday, and you can come in and meet dogs, cats. Maybe you can't adopt, you could foster. Trip could be fostered for 60 days. So you would take him into your home, learn more things about him that we already don't know, and maybe you fall in love. Maybe a friend sees him and decides they want to keep him. So there are other options if you can't adopt. You can foster, you can donate to us, you can volunteer with us. So we have other ways that you can help the pets in our care without actually having to take one home.
You know what, bottom line, you're doing a lot of great things for the community. Thanks for coming in, Lauren. I know you are busy. Go ahead, get more information on Trip. Give Trip a nice forever home. There's the information right now, and of course the special that Lauren was just touching on too. There's even a different one right there on your screen. So be sure, check it out for yourself. Lauren, as always, we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you, guys.